Hey, what's up everybody? Unrested back again. Today a little less grumpy, and that is because I found out I actually am gonna get to be able to have my Unrest team show this Saturday, and I actually get 2 weeks till pretty much my every weekend is gone. So at least I have a little bit of time to prepare. Something we're talking about is considering a different day of the week in which to have the Unrest Team show in a different time too. I think right now our time is, not so good. We have it at about 2:30 p.m. Tokyo time, which I think for some people is like 1:30 a.m. in the States. That sucks. We've got people who watch from all over the world, so there's never going to be a special time that can help everybody watch the show. But I do know things like Hiko, Simon, and Victor have their show at 10:30 on Wednesday, if I'm correct. Now, obviously, I'm not going to try and steal somebody's time slot or compete with somebody's time slot. That's just retarded. But I would like to take into consideration what you guys would think would be a very good time slot to watch a live show. Number one, it'll increase viewership. Number two, it'll make it more convenient for you, the viewer, because let's be honest, that's why we put this show on. It's for you, the viewer. A lot of people do seem to be watching it after. I'm getting about 800 to 1,000 views after the show is finished. But I just feel like I'll be more motivated. I'll really enjoy it even more if I can communicate more with you guys while I'm doing this show. I really enjoy the biggest aspect of having the YouTube channel is interacting with you guys. That's how the whole Unrest team was formed. That's how I met the inner circle of the people who run Unrest team, was pretty much via contacts that I made on Facebook and people who asked to join and help run it. And it's something that's really special to me. I know you guys probably think like, oh, whatever, he just likes to make his videos and, get that precious YouTube money, which I have to keep assuring people we barely make, unless you're like PewDiePie, you're not making a lot of money. I mean, you need to be upwards of 100,000, 200, 300,000 to be making any sort of decent money. Less than that, and you're just, you're making pocket change. So let me ask you guys to just comment below. What time would you like to see the show? What day would you like to see the show? Obviously, Saturday is a possibility, but the 2:30 time slot is gone. I could have it later in the night, which would be earlier in the day for you living on the West Coast, or I guess farther East Coast. It's up to you guys. I really want to see a consensus here of what a lot of people choose to be the best time, and that's something I really want to help get into. Also, one other thing I want to comment on real quick, something I mentioned yesterday. I talked about getting into scandals on YouTube. Not me personally getting into a scandal, because luckily for me, my life is too boring to do such a thing. But I mentioned Peppergate, and people were asking, what's your opinion on Peppergate? If you guys don't know what Peppergate is, it's Sam Pepper, who has a series of prank videos. Sorry, we got somebody vacuuming right next to here. He does a series of prank videos. They're not really my cup of tea, but I don't really want to slam them, because I can see where some people would really like those. Recently he did one where he was grabbing girls' butts as they walked by, and then later, my personal belief, he tried to do some damage control and pretend like he wasn't actually doing that was a social experiment where he wanted to see how vice versa reaction would be, and then let you know that they were all contracted actors who were supposed to be doing this, and he didn't really randomly grab girls' butts. My personal belief, that's damage control, dude. You know what you did at the beginning, and it didn't go over so well, so you're doing some damage control. I get it, Do I approve of it? No, of course not. Obviously, I myself, my personal set of beliefs and morals would be completely against such a thing, so I'm not really going to support a video that would show such a thing. Even if it was damage control, it was in poor taste. Even if it was really, contracted actors to pretend to do that, it's in poor taste. Especially due to the fact that he did put a disclaimer at the beginning of the video, but later did that when everyone got outraged. And the main thing I want to say is that also, he's being connected to some sort of sexual abuse scandal as well, that apparently he forced sex on some of his viewers, or some of the people he was staying with, or someone who came over to a hotel that he was at when he was at some sort of VidCon or something. He's been banned by VidCon this year from the Vlogbrothers And I just want to say to all my younger fans out there, those who really enjoy watching YouTube and really have certain YouTubers that they're really fond of, just know that we're on here, we're doing this, and some of us are really good. Obviously, some of us are way better than others. There's people who have millions and millions more views than I'll ever have, and they're amazing talent. And that's what it is. It's an amazing talent that they have in a certain niche. That doesn't make them anything super special or super smart, but it does make them super talented in that niche. Outside of that niche, that doesn't necessarily mean that they're a super person. You know what I mean? If you see a grimy redneck who looks like a loser on the side of the street, you might not know it. He's fucking awesome at repairing trucks. He knows more about repairing trucks than anybody you'll ever meet, alright? This is just an example. That's his badass super talent, man. It's hidden. You don't notice that because he's not blabbing on YouTube about it. That's not his talent. Blabbing on YouTube is not his thing, but he's still really good at that. Outside of that, he might be horrible at communicating. His social awkwardness may make him not very good to talk to. Maybe even his hygiene is bad. But that's just what we're doing here on YouTube. We've got some kind of talent where we're talking on a video stream and giving you some sort of information in a way that you enjoy. That's our talent. But outside of that, we're nothing special. We're not super smart. We're not full of these super avant-garde ideas that are gonna make you realize you've met the most amazing person in your life. If you meet us outside of YouTube, we are average, boring, everyday, normal people. And we make normal mistakes, sins, immoral decisions, horrible, scandalous moves in life. And that's just because we're just human people like you, everybody else on the street. It just happens that we're on YouTube. Don't put us up on some sort of pedestal. Don't put anybody you watch on some sort of pedestal. Enjoy them, admire their talent, admire their show, and enjoy it. But don't ever put them up on a pedestal. They're not better than you. They're not anything more special than you. You have your own special talent too, and it's something that maybe you don't show on YouTube. So not millions of fans know that. Not thousands of people watch it each day. That doesn't make you any different. You're just as special and as important, and you make the same mistakes, stupid ideas, dumb, immoral decisions that YouTubers make. We're just human people, and don't ever put any of the people you watch on a pedestal if you meet them outside of YouTube. Don't ever think that they're something super special, super smart, or super better than you. That's just one thing I'll say to anybody who is a younger or more easily persuaded fan by what they see here on YouTube. We are very, very average, everyday, normal, stupid people. Anyway, guys, if you like what you saw here today, I am Unrested. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.